All right, Sagar, what are you looking at?
Well, there is perhaps no area where Biden has been more feckless than on the issue of TikTok, that we've now known for literally years that TikTok is Chinese spyware. It was popular before he took office for sure, but in the last 2 years under him, it has absolutely exploded. Trump incompetently attempted to ban the app, did not succeed because he didn't take the government seriously. And Biden's core selling point was a return to normalcy and competence. Obviously, that has been revealed as a farce, especially in light of his exact same classified document scandal from the previous president. But with TikTok, it might be worse than incompetence. It's both a reluctance to do something that is in the clear interest of America's youth, in fear of a temporary backlash and an ongoing weak posture to the CCP. The latest gambit by TikTok is classic in their behavior under the Biden administration. TikTok does not even pretend anymore that they do not answer to Beijing. Their entire selling point to the Biden administration and to the West about why it shouldn't be banned is that while yes, they are owned by Beijing overall, they have all of these fake corporate processes in place to make sure Americans' data is totally separate. That's why they have a Singapore-based CEO, they run their data through Oracle, and the key part of the deal that they appear on the verge of striking with the government allows them to continue operating under Chinese control. In exchange, as I've outlined here many times in the past, Beijing just keeps running the show. We're getting even more contours of what that deal's look like negotiated in a latest proposal by TikTok. The crux of the plan is effectively to let the US-based software company Oracle look at their algorithms on how they choose to serve up videos and how they identify which videos to delete. Under the system, quote, third-party monitors would also be involved. The third-party monitors would then, quote, check the code for video recommendation algorithms to detect whether it's been manipulated by the Chinese government or other foreign actors who have access. They propose then that if you find such access, you can then flag it. But who do you flag it to? There are a host of other provisions within the deal that are just as fake. Lots of corporate speak about how the company will be totally separate, and they have all these processes. Except for one problem. Buried within the proposal was this. Any proposal by which TikTok would spin off and put all of its transparency in would literally have to be approved by the Chinese. In other words, they would have to have approval of any deal, which is supposed to show how they're not controlled by China, to be approved by China. It's a farce. Luckily, people are actually beginning to catch on, and even Democrats in Washington cannot deny it anymore. Just a few weeks ago, President Biden signed into law a ban on TikTok for all U.S. government-issued cell phones and devices, unanimously passed in the United States Senate. It actually specifically came after numerous reports that I've detailed here ad nauseum. How TikTok employees have pulled data on its users who report bad things about them, and also how the app was specifically caught spying on American citizens and gathering intense data on them that had no commercial purpose, but did have national security implications. The company itself has already admitted it has zero control over its domestic algorithm. One internal example, during the 2020 election, a tweak in the algorithm by Beijing reduced the amount of political content getting recommended by a full 30 to 40% in the United States. Why was that done? Who was suppressed? How can we have any confidence it wasn't done at the behest of the Chinese government? Obviously, we cannot. The federal government ban, too, is only the tip of the iceberg. Nearly half the states in the entire country have banned TikTok right now, including those run by Democrats like Wisconsin. In nearly every case, the state governments cite the FBI warning of security risks to their devices as well as to their public networks, including now at major public universities across the United States. The momentum is actually moving every single day in this direction. And consider that a year ago, not one state had even banned TikTok. We are now at half. Biden has a choice. He can be the person who will be drug across the finish line well after it has established massive market share like now, embedded itself into the socio-cultural life of America's youth, or you can just nip it in the bud and we can all move on. Elon's been talking about bringing back Vine. We'll see. Maybe that's the solution. In India, where TikTok has been banned for some time now, clones immediately sprang up and nobody there seems to care at all. The innovation of TikTok is easily replicable. There is zero, I repeat, zero reason why we should allow it to be controlled by one of our major adversaries. And I will end to address the most common rebuttal. But Sagar, all social media companies are black holes. What makes this different? First of all, you're not wrong, and I would change that certainly if I could. But the US-based social media companies, as bad as they are, at least they are subject to our laws. We can subpoena them, our oligarchs can buy them and reveal their secrets. They can tell the government to screw off if they want to, and have many times. In China, none of that exists. Their companies, their oligarchs, everything are property of the state, subject entirely to their control. They can ban social media apps specifically because they actually ban ours specifically because they believe we would use them to swing their public opinion. Should we be so naive then to think that they aren't doing the exact same to us? All these deals that don't either force a sale or ban TikTok outright are complete and total BS, and do not let them or the Biden administration try and tell you otherwise. I feel like I have to do this once a month because once a month they try their chicanery.
Hey guys, ready or not, 2024 is fully upon us now, and Saagar and I have been brainstorming ways that we can really up our game for this critical election.
Yeah, we rely on our premium subs to expand our coverage, to add staff, to upgrade the studio. We just want to give you the best independent coverage of this election, which is possible. So if you can help us out, become a premium subscriber today, breakingpoints.com, or the link is down here in the description video. It really means the world to us, and if you like what we're all about, this is the best possible way to keep us 100% independent, working only for you.